Welcome to the deep dive. So, you've shared this document with us, Sakothokkin. Looks like it translates to something like pasted text.
That's right. And inside, it lists 5 thoughts to make your life prosperous.
Okay, great. So, our mission today basically is to dig into these 5 thoughts. We want to pull out the core insights for you, make them actionable.
Yeah, get to the heart of it. It seems to cover quite a bit: self-investment, who you hang out with, money stuff.
Exactly. Personal growth, finances, relationships.
Bruh.
It's all in there. Let's jump right in with the first one. Invest in yourself.
Okay. So this first point really emphasizes building like a strong personal foundation.
Right.
And the document highlights 2 main areas for that investment. Number 1, your health, and number 2, your education or skills.
Yeah, that makes intuitive sense, doesn't it? I mean, if you're feeling good, healthy, you got the energy.
You can actually do things.
Yeah, pursue opportunities. And then the education side, boosting knowledge, skills. The text says that opens doors.
Leads to more opportunities, maybe better income. It's foundational, like you said.
It's the bedrock. You can't really build much without it, I suppose.
Exactly. Think of it as increasing your capacity, for everything else later on.
Okay, makes sense. So the second thought then moves to who we surround ourselves with. Talented people.
Yes. And it even brings up that proverb: associate with the wise and they will lead you to success.
An oldie but a goodie.
It really is. The core idea here is that you kind of absorb things from your environment: the energy, the habits, even the way people think.
Right, so it's not just about networking for a job. It's deeper. It's about the influence you're constantly soaking up.
Exactly. Being around skilled, knowledgeable people, it can sort of push you.
To up your own game.
Yeah, almost by osmosis, like you mentioned earlier. It makes you think, okay, are the people around me actually helping me grow or not?
Good question to ask.
Okay.
So thought number 3, tackles saving money.
Yes, saving. The document acknowledges it's tough. We all know we should save, but actually doing it.
It's another story.
Yeah, but it gives a very concrete suggestion. Try to save at least 10% of your income.
Okay, 10%.
Yeah.
That feels manageable, like a specific target, not just a vague save more.
Exactly. It's a tangible first step. It's about building that discipline, that habit, even if you start small.
Right. Consistency over amount, maybe,
At least
to start.
that's often the key. Then, moving to the fourth thought, this one's about making your money work for you. Investing.
Okay. So not just saving it, but growing it.
Precisely. And what's interesting is how it contrasts spending money on, well, non-essential things that lose value.
Like what? Gadgets, fancy clothes?
Yeah, electronics, maybe expensive cars, things like that, versus putting money into actual assets.
Assets like stocks, mutual funds, property, things that can potentially grow.
Exactly. It's a real mindset shift. Are you just consuming or are you building? Is your money just going out or is some of it working to make more?
It reframes spending completely, doesn't it? Thinking about future value.
It really does. It's about building financial strength for the future, not just immediate gratification.
Okay. And that leads us to the 5th and final thought. Controlling your expenses.
This one warns about the danger zone where your expenses basically eat up all your income.
Living paycheck to paycheck, essentially. Shaky ground, as the source implies.
Very shaky. The core idea is if you don't actively manage your money will end up managing you. You lose control.
So how do they suggest taking control?
It's pretty straightforward, actually. List out all your expenses. Everything.
Okay. See where it's all going.
Yeah. And then identify the non-essential things, the wants, not the needs, and figure out what can be cut back or, eliminated.
It's about consciously directing your financial outflow, taking the reins back.
Exactly. And of course, controlling expenses directly supports your ability to do the other things, like saving that 10%.
And having money left over to invest, like in thought 4.
Precisely. They all tie together.
So looking back, these 5 thoughts, investing in yourself, health, skills, surrounding yourself with talent, disciplined saving, like that 10% target, making money work through investing and controlling expenses, it feels like a whole system.
It really does. A kind of holistic approach to building, well, prosperity, as the title says. They're interconnected. One helps the other.
Creates a positive feedback loop, maybe?
Yeah, builds momentum.
Okay, so reflecting on all 5 of these, here's something to think about. Considering these points, what's maybe one small change, just one thing, you could start doing today to begin building a more prosperous life?
That's a powerful question to leave with. It doesn't have to be huge.
No, just one small step. Definitely something worth pondering. Well, thanks for digging into this with us. We hope exploring these ideas gives you some useful takeaways.
Keep exploring them, see how they fit your own life.